Would you like me to start from the very, very beginning? Let's start, okay, at the car. Obviously, the car. It is there. All right, okay, Chaz, go on, you go and get in it. Because content creators, all right, create a funny moment. Which it was a funny moment till the cell door shut. And now we're laughing then. Let me tell you, I'm traumatised. And I'm genuinely traumatised for what I went through there. Go on, Chaz. Oh, I think the suspension on the car's just gone. Oh, the car's moving.
Chaz! It didn't move when everyone else was doing it. What's going on?
What? Get in, Chaz. What? Get in, Chaz.
This is going to come on the other.
Then security come over as Chaz is already out at this point. Chaz is already out at this point, okay? Security haven't actually saw Chazza in it, right? Then they tell the other people to go in. Now, as a little funny moment, I think, oh, this will be funny. I'll try and get Chazza in some shit. Oh, they did see him in it. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm getting to that, right? I'm aware I told them. Anyway, security's come over. I've just gone, fuck off, bang! Right? Riot police. No, I'm joking. Security's then come over, right? And then I've done, right, a very little funny moment where I've tried to grass Chaz up, right? Hang on a minute. He's just been in there. Again, just being a little laughing and joking. Just being a nice little joker, all right? Thinking, obviously, nothing's really up with it.
Hey,
Oh, you're not meant to get in there? Oh, shoot.
Nice, Chaz. Well done, mate.
Cheers, lads. Thank you.
Oh, they're just pushing the car back to where it was originally.
Thank you.
You took the piss, then.
What do you mean?
You were never fitting in there.
Look, Chaz, mate, he said you've broken it. He said, look, security turned up. You got to get off it.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Chaz, you broke it, mate.
I didn't break it.
That's what he's coming.
Are you not meant to get in him? He's just been in. He's just been in it. Do you need him arrested?
Yeah, but I was just following.
Do you need him arrested?
Thank you, mate. He's been a knobber.
Well, it's vandalism, isn't it?
What?
You're
No.
not in him, Chaz.
Yeah, of course you can, yeah.
Chaz, you broke it, man.
Sorry about that, That, what I did to Chaz, okay, is the exact equivalent of what he did at the sweet store. Do you remember that? Do you remember what that motherfucker did at the sweet store? Yeah? I've took £7 off my bag here. I've took £7 off my bag. Chazza comes in. Hang on a minute, mate. He's forgot a few more here to get me in shit. It's 1-1, all right? And have you noticed? None of us are arsed. None of us are bothered because we did fuck all wrong, all right? Chazza did it to me. I did it to Chazza. SamHam did it to me when we were on about when we were at the food place about what I said about the chicken van and all that stuff. So yeah, again, we take the piss out of each other, right? Anyway, we sit at the streaming booth now. 2 hours have gone past, 2.5 hours, all right? Oh, hang on. Right, okay, sweet. So, 2.5 hours later, all right, 6 uniformed officers, 2 armed officers, 2 plain-clothed officers. Now, I'm just going to say, you'd have thought I'd assaulted someone. You'd have thought we'd have assaulted someone. You thought we'd been dealing drugs. You'd have thought something mental was about to go down. Let me tell you. Chazza sat in an F1 car. Because it didn't end, feel as though it needs to go again. But in England, I don't know what they were thinking in America. It's never going to work in America.
That Miami thing, I don't know what they were trying to do.
I don't know what they were thinking.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
never going to happen.
Oh, sugar.
Yeah, live stream, okay.
You had a report, there's this damage caused by somebody here.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, no.
Okay. How long have you been?
What the hell?
Probably about an hour. So I think someone watching tried to have a laugh.
Okay. Give us 2 seconds.
Yeah. What the?
We just had a report.
What was the report?
Yeah. That you've caused potentially have caused some damage to a vehicle. Okay. That's what's been reported.
Damage to a vehicle?
It's allegedly about 7:30.
7:30?
Sorry. we'll do some inquiries and we'll work out.
Oh, it might have been when you were trying to get in the F1 car.
Oh, you flipped it. Oh, Chaz.
Make some inquiries.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
It's come from Silverstone security, so we'll just make some inquiries.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you,
Okay,
mate.
cheers.
Thank you.
This
Oh my
fucking fat
word.
bastard trying to get in a car. That's what it is. Oh, he's busted tyres. He's sat in an F1 car. That's it. Done. Done. You can't do that. You cannot do that. All right? Lock him up. Yeah, NYK. Yeah, NYK. Yeah, NYK Chazza. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Anyway, he sat in the car. Right? Now, of course, these officers have only been given, all these officers had at this minute in time was descriptions from the Silverstone security, okay, of what we look like. That's it. That's it. All right? SamHam, myself, and Chazza. That's all they had. That's all they had. Descriptions. That's all we got told. They hadn't saw CCTV. They hadn't saw any other footage. They'd heard descriptions. And then they found us. All right? Now, obviously, when we clocked and they explained it, I'm sat there. And I looked at Chaz and go, oh, I know what it'll be. It'll be when, obviously, you sat in the car. Now, again, what I'm gonna go back to, right, is if you've got nothing to hide and you've done nothing wrong, you can do what you want. You can say what you want, right? Now, the thing is about people saying grass, this makes no sense. When you're grassing on someone, it's telling them something they don't know. There's a 4-hour VOD of us going around Silverstone with that in there, right? Now, the best thing about this is the best thing about it. And this is what I can't wait to just to let you know. This is why I can't wait, right? I offered to show them the video there and then. I offered to show them the video there and then. All right? Okay? Then, the words, okay, from the gentleman in the cap. There's no point in that, mate. You can show us at the station. What the fuck is going on here then? What station? Why? When? And where? What the fuck is going on there then? Fucking station? Let's just fucking have a check here. Let's have a little check here, right? Anyway, I'm thinking, no, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we go back to streaming, cracking on, right? Then that's when I get pulled to the side and said, I got pulled to the side and you know, they said, no, you're going to have to end stream. They want to arrest you. No. Oh, it didn't work. Let's do that again. 3, 2, 1. They said, I got pulled to the side, right? Looked in my eyes and said, you're going to have to end stream. They want to arrest you. I said, hell, Lord Jesus, what the fuck is going on here? Lord, strike me down if I've done something against the law. Lord, strike me down if I did something against the law. Hell no. Hell no, I didn't do nothing. Hell no. All right. Next thing you know, I've ended stream. No, nothing broke. Nothing broke. Yeah, it's 1 minute.
Oh, yeah, he's getting arrested. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone? Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Get free ginge in a dash. Free ginge. Free ginge. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. Free ginge.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Oh, shit. Let's go ahead and stream chat. GG.
Yeah. Chat, genuinely, we are going to have to end. I will keep you updated when everything's solved.
Oh.
But until then, we will see you, hopefully see you tomorrow, chat. We will hopefully see you tomorrow. So it's been a pleasure.
Fucking hell. Hey, chat. Free us, man.
Yeah. Chat, I will see you all when I next see you. Go and show some love, and I will see you all in a bit, chat. Chaz is shitting himself. SamHam's confused. I'm extremely confused, and I'm going to the officers. I've got exactly what you're on about here in my phone. Can I show you? Don't show us. Wait till you're at the station. You're under arrest. At this minute in time, it is currently 21:42 and you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent, but anything you do say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Okay? If it's something that you don't give in evidence, blah, blah, blah. Me, Chazza and Sam have just stood there and actually had our rights literally said to us. Right? Said to us. And it was at that moment I thought, fucking hell, this is real. This is genuinely, it was at that moment there when they went, time of arrest, 21:42. Okay, at this minute in time, you're under arrest for suspicion of criminal damage. I thought, yeah, genuinely, don't drop the soap. Don't drop the soap. That's what I was thinking. That's the only thing I need here. Do not let go of that fucking soap, right? Anyway, so, no, they didn't say that. That might be the American version or whatever. Anyway, they read me out of their rights. We cracked on. Then, obviously, basically, the energy we've give them, the energy they've give us was basically, obviously, we're being cooperative because we've done nothing wrong. Then it was, we're not going to put you in cuffs because obviously you're not going to run away or anything. That photo, by the way, of me like this, in my Red Bull outfit, it's AI. It's AI. It's not even real. We didn't even get cuffed. It's AI, genuinely. How mad is that? And people actually believed it. Mate, I'm not even joking. I got out of the pen. I've looked at this. I've gone, fuck, I must have blacked out here. What's going on here? I don't even remember this. Honest to God, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Right? Anyway, so we get driven to the station, right? And I'm not even joking. Chazza can back this. I'm having the time of my life in that car. Because I remember specifically saying to him, he went, do you understand the rights that you have at this minute in time? And I went, the exact words I said was, not to be a bit of a dick, mate, but I've played GTA roleplay, I might know a thing or two. Anyway, I've gone then and said, we've got the right to remain silent. He said, yeah, you do, but that's not what I was going on about. I've then said, we've got the right to a toilet. He went, you do, but that's not what I'm on about. And then I went, do you know what, mate? You just take it away. All right. So anyway, officers then told us what our rights are. Ironically, the right was that we had the right to sit down, but that's what got us in the place to begin with. So anyway, I'm cracking jokes the whole way to the station. I'm fucking asking him questions and like, you know what I mean, how long you been on the force? How many times have you used your taser and all that stuff? He said he'd only used his taser, his pepper spray, once in 3 years. The officer on my side, which Chaz is on about, the one with the glasses, oh, great guy, really great guy. But what I will say is lied to us. Now, obviously, with me having a video of the whole thing on my phone, I'm assuming I'll show them this. They'll realise that they've made a mistake. We'll get out. We can crack on with Silverstone. I'm actually looking really forward to it. Stuff like that. Yep. We're there going, oh, you know what I mean? Me and Chaz are going like, oh, how long is this going to take? Are we going to be out tonight? He went, well, going off what you've said, and obviously you're saying you've got a video. I can't imagine it'll be too long. It'll mainly depend on how busy custody is. I was like, all right, yeah, fair enough. Anyway, we pull up into custody. There's only one car there, which he said, oh, you might be in for a bit of luck tonight, lads. I'm thinking, oh, mate, quick escape. Do you know what I mean? I'm out of here. Quick, up and down. Done. Bobbing on and fucking off, right? Anyway, we've arrived at custody. We then get put in the holding cell. The holding cell. Me and Chazza are in this. We were in the same car, all right, and SamHam was in a different car. Okay. So anyway, we're in the cells. We're sat here like this. Bear in mind, I've not got anything on. Chat, you tell me, chat. Right, bear in mind, we've just got our clothes on. We've got no phones or anything. We're filling out these forms, blah, blah, blah. We're probably waiting in the holding cells for about half an hour. Then I get called. All right, done, yeah. The sergeant that was booking us in, speaking to us, explaining everything. Then we went and got fingerprints, mugshots, DNA, all that samples, stuff like that. Okay. Then, what was it? Then what happened? Yeah, and he said, do you want a solicitor? Now, if it's GTA roleplay, I'm taking a solicitor. All right. However, didn't need a solicitor, right? So I've gone. Bear in mind, chat, at this minute in time, in all that's going on in my head is we've genuinely done nothing wrong, right? He's told us that they wanted 30 grand, right? Chaz has looked at me and gone, fucking hell, I'll pay that tonight if we get out. I've gone, fucking hell, I know your views are up, Chaz, but let's not jump the gun, right? Anyway, so he's then said, would you like a solicitor? And I said, Sarge, I'm all right, thanks. And what I didn't realise is that everything I was saying, he was writing down word for word. So he then replied, why don't you want a solicitor? My exact words that he wrote down on the form, done fuck all wrong, mate. Now, what I didn't know was that was going to get written word for word and put on the custody form. So when I've gone in to get me fingerprints, it's come up the form and it's then, reason for not wanting a solicitor, done fuck all wrong. And I was like, okay, all in caps as well, but I didn't raise my voice, so, do you know what I mean? Anyway, so that was that. Then, I get searched again, everything searched, inside of your legs, not your cock and balls or your arsehole, stuff like that. Then, literally, all it is, right, okay, follow me. Yeah, you're in there. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Right? I've walked in. My toilet has got skids in. My toilet's got skids in. Me bed is what... So, do you know the leather that you can get? So you don't have to, like, you don't have to, what do you call it? Like, put it in the wash. It's like, I'm trying to think what material. Anyway, you're lying on this. That's what you're lying on. Your pillow, literally, it's a PE mat, yeah. It's like a PE mat, but not as soft, yeah? So it's like silky leather. So all it is one pisshead from Silverstone who's been arrested's out, bit of bleach, wipe it over. Let's get this fucker who watched his mate sit in a car. No, forget them kicking off that are pissed out their heads on drugs. Get that cunt who stood there, watched his mate sit in a car, get him in there. So then, we were through in the cell. All right. We were then through in the cell. Bear in mind, all I know is we're in the cell from about, fucking hell, I don't know, 11 o'clock, half 11, something like that. And we've been given a document, which I might actually still have downstairs somewhere. So I'm sat here, and I'm now lay on the bed, and I'm thinking, fucking hell, this ain't comfy, is it? Fucking hell, right? Then I read everything on the paper, and I'll tell you one thing as well. Lord, strike me down if this is bullshit. Lord, strike me fucking down. Let me tell you this, right? I've gone in the cell. He's gone. Would you like any food on drink? I thought in my head instantly, hang on a minute here, now's your chance. Now is your fucking chance. You pay your fucking taxes, get your fucking money's worth. I've gone, do I want something to eat? What have you got, mate? That's what I've done. He said, listen, I'll tell you what I recommend. I said, you tell me what you recommend. He said, we've got pot noodles. I've gone, sorry? Pot noodles? I said, mate, I thought I was at fucking prison. I'm in fucking, do you know what I mean? I'm doing all right here. Fucking hell. I've gone, what flavour? Instantly in my head, I'm going, say curry. He's gone. Tomato and mushroom. He said the green one, whatever that is. Right? And then he said curry. And I said, I'll stop you there, mate. Oh, it's chicken and mushroom, sorry. Right? He said curry. And I said, yep, that'll do. He said, what drink do you want? I said, what have you got, mate? He said, tea, coffee, or juice. I So I'll have an orange juice. Perfect. Anyway, 5-10 minutes goes. Brings in me pot noodle. Brings in me drinks. No, they don't do Red Bull at prison. That's one thing I've noticed. So, do not take your luxuries for granted. Don't do any Red Bull. So anyway, right, he's brought me in this fucking bowl of noodles. You can't have the actual pot. It's a bowl of noodles. I don't know, maybe it's no free promo. Right? and I'm sat there and I'm thinking, well, how am I meant to eat this? Bear in mind, I'm asking all these questions. I'm going in like there's signs going, no shoes in the cells. When he's searching me, I had shorts on, but they had the other things you can tie your shorts with, the bands in, right? He's pointing all that out to the Sarge and stuff like that. I've gone, why is there no shoes? He went, people try and hang themselves with the laces. You can't have them. Obviously, I was in there with me trainers because I maybe hadn't given them anything to suggest I was going to do that or something. I don't know. Yeah, so you're not allowed shoes or anything. Then the strings on the inside of the shorts, he pointed that out. He went, no, it's all right, let him have them, right? So that was that. Then anyway, back to the forks. Not even joking. A piece of card that you had to squeeze like that and eat your noodles like that. Couldn't allowed cutlery. Honestly. Fuck off, SamHam, you twat. Right? So yeah, that's what you ate your noodles with. You drank, obviously, your juice. Then I'm reading my sheet. And I'm sat here, right? I'm laid down. So imagine that this is the cell, right? That wall there. Imagine there's a wall in front of you here. It cuts off there, right? So I'm laid down there, back right of my cell. Or if you're looking at it, it's the back left, but the back right. Right? I'm kind of sat down, lay up, took my trainers off. I thought, if I'm going to be here a while, I'll get comfy. Right? In the left-hand side, far left, you've got your toilet. Then in the wall, you've got your sink. Right? They said, don't drink the sink water. I thought, what? Don't drink the tap water? Where the fuck am I? That's something you do when you go abroad. Fucking hell. Anyway, so I've asked for obviously my drink. And then, on the roof, you've just got a massive fuck off white light. That's all you've got. That's all you've got. A white light staring down at you, so it's bright. So fucking bright. Right? Anyway, I've read this, and then I've asked, it said on the thing you could ask to read something else, and I thought, hang on a minute, if I'm getting... Bear in mind, we've been told by the officers that picked us up, they went, you're going to get interviewed, you're going to get a lift back to Silverstone once you're done, and they've kind of basically said, you shouldn't be here for too long, right? So, I've asked for the... I can't remember what it was called. Code of Custody, I believe it is. So it's like a thick book. It's got everything you need to know in there. So anyway, I'm reading through that. I've gone straight to the page of interviews. I've gone straight to the page of what you can do, what you can't do. You get one phone call. You can ask to be let out for a fresh air once. You don't get a phone call. I'd made my phone call going into it. Literally a phone put on speaker, rang my mum. Obviously, you're allowed a solicitor. I said I didn't want one because I didn't need one. Point proven, I didn't need one. Then eventually, I managed to fall asleep. I probably got to sleep at about 12:30, I reckon. Right, but before this, you've got a guy coming round probably every 15 minutes. Obviously, you've got no concept of time. Every 15 minutes, going, "Are you okay?" You have to reply. You have to reply, otherwise they'll come in and fucking make sure you're all right. So who did I call? I'll call my mum to let her know I was all right. Fucking hell, pardon me for fucking, do you know what I mean? What was my mum's reaction? Well, she was watching the stream anyway. She was watching me stream anyway. I just called her. To be honest, I was thinking of not calling her. Do you know what I actually said to Chaz? And he came back this when we were in the police car. I said to Chaz, I think I might ring Luke Pingu. Not even joking. I said, I might ring Pingu because he'll be live and it'll be funny. Yeah. I said I was going to ring Pingu. But I thought, no, just to settle my mum, I'll ring my mum, even though I was fine anyway. So anyway, I managed to fall asleep. Then, randomly, I just hear this. Then about 10 seconds goes. About 5-10 seconds goes. And about 5-10 seconds goes. Guy in the cell next to me just banging for no reason. Then you can hear on the other side of all the other cells, I can just hear this. Random screaming. Random screaming. Right? What else did I hear? Screaming. Right? Genuinely, right? This is when we say traumatic, this is what we mean. Right? So anyway, we've been fucking locked up with these people that are screaming like this. And again, I will just reiterate, the reason me, was locked up because I stood there and watched Chazza get in an F1 car. I just do want to reiterate that. That is why I got arrested. I just want to let you know. Right? Then managed to get asleep. I don't think anything else interesting happened. That other than obviously waking up. How did I get woke up? That's the amazing thing. This is what I really did like about this. So obviously there's night shifts and day shifts. So what are morning shifts, day shifts, night shifts? What I absolutely loved, right, was whilst I wanted to just sleep as much as I could to get it over and done with, 7 a.m. Little shutter on the door comes down. Hiya, you okay? Yeah. I'm just letting you know it's 7 a.m. and we've swapped to the morning shifts. Why the fuck do I give a fuck? Why would I give a flying fuck if you swap shifts? Let me fucking sleep. So then, as soon as he'd woke us up, it was every half an hour. It was, you okay? Genuinely. He don't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? I don't care if you fucking... Why wake me up at 7 a.m. to tell me you swap shifts? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Honestly, God, I don't. I do not give a fuck. Right? Anyway, I should have said who and then gone asked. That'd have been a good one. But I weren't really in the mood for... Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be honest. And then I woke up. Obviously at 7. I woke up and I was thinking, how the fuck has this led to us spending a night in jail? How the fuck am I still in this cell? Do you know what I mean? Like, because I'm still going through it in my head, and I'm thinking maybe I've missed something. Maybe I've just fucking rifled a car and just gone like that, just for the banter. Maybe I've took a wing mirror off for no reason, right? And I'm like going, no, it has to be that. It has to be that, right? And obviously, it was that. So anyway, then obviously every half an hour. No, you're all right. I'm trying to go in and out of sleep. In my head, I'm going, there's got to be something I can do here just to keep myself going. Right? Then I said, I also read on the code of custody, I could have a pen and paper. So I said, look, can I please have a pen and paper when he next came round? 20 minutes later, I got my pen and paper. Just started writing down video ideas. Beat the system. So yeah, wrote down video ideas. Then again, honest to God, that's all I was doing was just going in and out of sleep, in and out of sleep, in and out of sleep. That's all it was, right? Until. Did I not work out? No. What do you want me to do? I could have done push-ups and all that. But in my head, obviously I got woke up at 7 a.m. I don't know what time it is, right? So in my head, I'm thinking, it's probably about 10 o'clock. I was planning to do push-ups and stuff like that, but later on in the day. Because in my head, I'm also thinking, we've still got to get interviewed. Sam's still got to get interviewed. Chaz has still got to get interviewed. I've still got to get interviewed. That's 3 interviews there, right? So I'm thinking, I'll do them later. Back in and out of sleep, right? Then, all of a sudden, the door opens. Oh no, hang on a minute. Let's reverse. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. the next morning, right? 8 a.m. the next morning. Somebody comes in, just to let you know, you've now had an officer assigned to your case. Sorry? You've now had an officer assigned to your case. I said, I've been in here since 11:30 last night. And at 8 a.m, you're telling me I've only just had an officer assigned to me fucking case? What's been going on? What's been going on here? Right? Then this is the beauty of it. This is the fucking beauty of it. It gets to, at this minute in time, I don't know it's 1 o'clock, but it is 1 o'clock, right? I think it's 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm thinking it is, right? Okay? Door opens, I'm thinking, might be interview time. Officer opens it. You're free to go. There's no further action. What? I'll just do that again. I'll just do that again, just in case you didn't catch it the first time. I'll just do it again, just in case you didn't do the action, but I'll add a little bit of a spin to it. I'll add a little bit of spin to it, alright? Okay? Hello and welcome to the news. Last night, 3 reckless individuals were arrested on scene at Silverstone. Okay, they were arrested for £30,000 worth of criminal damage. Here we actually have the CCTV footage of how it ended. You're free to go, there's no further action. Sorry? I've just spent 15 hours in a concrete block like I'm some sort of Steve from Minecraft. Alright? And I'm now being told no further action. I've not been questioned, interviewed, asked to show them the video of everything that went wrong that I'd already told them I had. I told them I had a video of everything. All right? Everything. Okay? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just genuine in the cell for 13 hours or whatever. All right? And that's that. That's that. So I'm obviously just excited to get out. Just excited to get out. Hines did not pay bail. There is no such thing as paying bail. That's an American thing. That's also what I asked the officer. I said, what's the situation with bail? He went, no, you don't have to pay for it. That's an American thing. I went, to be fair, I do actually play GTA on American server, so that might be why. Fucking did, mate. Hines, you've been scammed. Excuse me. So anyway, right? I'm now walking out. I see Chazza with his box of tissues, and I see SamHam. All right? And I'm thinking, fucking hell. Oh my fucking God, it's come to this. All 3 of us, at the same time, have now just been let out. No further action. Done. Finished. Finito. I don't get it. I don't get it. So anyway, there was a female officer and a male officer, all right? And the reason that we were in there for so long was because there was no other officers that could have got to the station to review the footage. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe I'm right. I don't know. But Chazza and SamHam can clarify this. Every officer that I saw at that station had 2 working eyeballs. Now, I don't know what sort of qualifications extra you've got to have to watch a video clip and gone, that's not criminal damage. I don't get it. I don't get it. right? Okay, I don't, maybe the person, I honestly, no idea, right? No idea. So anyway, the female officer, the male officers come, all right? And I've just been absolutely blunt with him, right? And I've been as blunt as I can be, and I've gone, so we're being let go because we've done nothing wrong. A reply, yes. That's it. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm well within my right to lose my shit there. Surely. I'm well within my right to fucking lose my shit. 100%. Right? Because if you're going to analyse what's actually happened, I'm going to call them out, right? I don't know who's at fault here, but I know the police didn't do what they should have done. All right? So, in my opinion, what should have happened was the police have come over. Can you end your stream? We're going to need to have a chat with you. All right? You've been accused of criminal damage worth 30 grand. No problem. Stream ended. Yep. No worries. This is what's been happening for the last 4 hours. Okay? The clip you're on about is there. Right? That's all you need to know. Instead, it was get in the back of the car, go to the police station, you can show us there. Didn't get a chance to show them. Right? Then got locked in a cell. It was just straight. And also, why did we need arresting? Why did we need arresting? Were we going around assaulting people? Were we going around annoying everyone? Was we going around causing havoc? Was we going around making a massive meal of everything? No. We were sat at the desk streaming. The female officer also said, okay, we've reviewed the footage. You can clearly see at the best it would have been accidental damage, okay, which is a civil matter. Now just bear with me. Can you be arrested for a civil matter? Genuinely, no. Oh, and you know what the best thing is? I think the thick cunts thought the camera was floating. I thought the camera was floating. Because cameraman Chazza, who also stood there, and what cameraman Chazza got the closest to the car out of me and Sam. Me and Sam stayed here whilst Chazza and cameraman Chaz were at the car. That fucker stood at the F1 today and watched Lando win. And this is the beauty of it. This is the beauty of it, right? I said to them, do you not need to speak to the cameraman for a witness statement? The reply was, he's also been arrested. He hadn't. He hadn't. Mental. Mental. Asking someone to get a witness statement is not snitching, you fucking morons. Right? Obviously, we're in the car there, on the way there. We're thinking, I'll get out of this as quick as possible. Cameraman Chaz with a witness statement. Video on my phone. Video from the CCTV, which will not show anything. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Then, obviously, being released, they cut everything off. All the bands from Silverstone took our accreditation. This is the bit that I don't get, personally. This is the bit that I don't get. Obviously, because we'd been arrested, because of Silverstone security getting it very wrong. Very, 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 very wrong. I don't know who the security team was, but they're absolutely clueless. Then, obviously, I'm on the phone and I'm going, we've been told that if we go back to Silverstone, we're trespassing. Right? Okay. So we can't go back to Silverstone. Then I'm also thinking, I said to the officers, I said, this is what I'm thinking. This is why I said, right? It's pretty brain dead to jump into the car though, ain't it? Yeah, Mason, 100% agree with you, 100%. So just bear with me for a minute then, Mason. That's you banned, because you're clearly thick as fuck. Right? So then, what was I saying then before that fucking stupid fat cunt got involved? What was I saying then, chat? Oh yeah, we'd been told we're trespassing. I'm on the phone to Red Bull going, we can't come back to Silverstone. We're being told we're trespassing, blah, blah, blah. Red Bull did their absolute best to try and get it overturned because we literally did nothing wrong. Literally, by the letter of the law and by what the officers said, they were the ones that made the mistakes. They were the ones that cocked up. That's it. That's it. Right? Oh, by the way, genuinely, Red Bull are the best. I don't care. Red Bull are the best. They stuck by us. They came to the station at 2 o'clock to try and speak to us. They are genuinely, they are the best. I cannot put into words, mate. Honestly, shout out to the team. I don't want to say your names in case you don't want to be mentioned, but genuinely, Red Bull are the fucking best. I'm not even joking. Honest to God, they are so good. They are so good. Yeah, mate, what they did was just unbelievable, man. So I appreciate everything. And the stream actually was unbelievable. The backpack was unbelievable. The streaming booth was unbelievable. Everything that Red Bull did was just fucking incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Honestly. So, yeah, I absolutely love them. And I love the team for what they did. But obviously, again, coming back to the accreditation and the trespassing, right? We haven't done anything wrong. We literally haven't done anything wrong other than be accused of something. That's it. And the letter of the law of why we got arrested, right? This is the equivalent to why we got arrested, right? Now imagine I've walked past Chazza at Silverstone. We don't know each other. I've looked at Chazza and I've gone, do you know what? I don't like the look of him. I'm going to tell security he spat on someone. Right. Excuse me, mate. There's a big fat man there with a bucket hat on. I've just saw him spit on someone. He hasn't spat on anyone, but this is what they would do. You're under arrest because you've been accused of spitting at someone. Get in there for 15 hours. That's it. That's it. Mental. That's it. Oh, hang on a minute. 15 hours later. Now I'm joking, you fucker, you're free to go. But because you've actually been accused of this, you can't go back into Silverstone and enjoy the weekend. No, I know you didn't do it. I know you're innocent. No, it's just someone told me you did it, that's all. Yeah, but you're banned. Yeah, you can't go back. I know. Shit, innit? Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. That's it. That's genuinely it. Yeah, no worries, I will do. Like, mental. Lewis, not now. Show your mugshot. I can't. What I did get told was if you are charged, your mugshot gets released to the media. If you're not charged, it doesn't. Why did you block SamHam? So, genuinely, what you want to do, Daily, is just do this. And then see if there's anything in there. Because you're clearly thick as fuck. Oh my God. Stop believing clips. Why would I block SamHam? Honestly, Sam, I know you love a clip, mate, but fucking hell, that one's done me head in, I can't lie. Thick as fuck people believing it. So stupid. But yeah, what I will, listen, I'm not going to start having a go at fucking people here because there's no point to. There's no point. What I will say is the police were absolutely... The police in the station were actually really nice. The officers that took us to the station were really nice. The officer that arrested us with the hat on jumped the gun. Ironically, he had an AR on him for some reason. I didn't realise we were causing that much damage. He jumped the gun. Arrested us for no fucking reason. Literally arrested us for no reason. We then obviously got let go because we didn't do anything wrong. Literally innocent. Literally just because we got accused of it. And then because I think what actually happened, the security that were in the red, that were meant to be at them cars to stop people getting in and out, obviously they were shit. They weren't doing their job properly. So then there was kids getting in and out. There was adults getting in and out. Then obviously Chazza got in and out, right? So they were shit and not doing their job. They were the worst security I've ever seen. They've instantly saw me Sam and Chazza with a camera and gone, yeah, we'll just blame them. We'll just blame them. That's it. That is it. That's literally what it is. Because going off why me and Sam were arrested, there should have been 50 other people that were arrested because they were all stood there watching it as well.